Okay, I've started it again.
Okay, thank you, Joe.
And
All right,
I'm
so
being called away, so I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, Joe. Talk to you soon.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So, what?
I was just saying, all right.
Oh, okay. Krios, you eventually get to the right communications channels. Vern just had a conversation with the other members of the party. They're saying they found the suits, and you will now have a connection to the military headquarters mobile base for the Ilham area, and they'll ask you to identify yourself.
I will let Vern identify himself, and they all know him, I assume. I'm sure I could say I'm a curious motherfucker, don't you ever forget, but I'm not sure that'll really go down well.
Vern will introduce himself and his rank, and he will not ask, he will not the word request, well, request,
Demand?
Demand to speak with Lynn.
Okay, when you say he says his rank, are we saying his Adeptus Arbites rank or the Inquisitorial rank?
I really don't remember if we told these guys that we were Inquisition. I remember we didn't, so I'm saying Arbite.
All right, there will be a moment. They'll say, please hold on while we check your credentials to our records. So it's going to be a while while you're just kind of waiting and frustrated.
At this point,
Yep.
this is in character. At this point, there is no point in hiding who we are. We're about to demand army action. This is an action that an Inquisitor must request. Just lay down the big word.
Yeah. Why the fuck
And Arbites.
If it fucks Lynn over, I'm sorry, but yeah, we don't have time to wait.
There comes a moment where saying we're the Inquisition, do what we fucking say, is a good idea.
Yeah.
So eventually, Lynn will be brought on, and she'll be in a bit of a groggy mood at the moment. Jess, Lynn has only got a couple hours rest.
Lynn, situation report. What's going on over there? No, this is good. This is very good. Well, I think good, I mean important.
Would you like me to take over?
So we're waiting for her to type.
That's right.
Yeah, we're doing sort of okay, but that's not the important part of right now. We have a couple of... Yes, Haley's here. Well, not present in this room, but she's at the same floor as we are. You said you already took out 2 Medusas? Good. Then you have a head start with our plan. You remember Krios, right?
Well, good afternoon,
No,
evening,
Haley.
morning. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, Haley is not here, but Krios has a plan, so I let him. As in, he's here, by the way. Krios is here. So he has a plan, so I let him talk.
At this point, I will outlay the plan. I don't think we need to go through it in character again. Why do you need Haley? I mean, she's not in any great danger. I mean, I imagine she'll be here soon enough. Is it that amazingly pressing? Because this is a war we're planning. Well, a battle, I guess. How badly?
Well, she's asking for Haley, and Haley's the kind of person who gets last rights.
One moment. I'll step away from the console and try and contact Haley.
She does not presently have a microbead, but you'd be able to contact Alex, who is with Haley.
That'll do.
Telephone!
Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone.
Yeah, hello?
This is Krios. Haley is required at this location quickly.
What's going on?
It's just... I'll explain later. It's...
Krios,
No.
give me an intelligence roll.
Yay! Nuggle again.
Fate or not fate?
I'll leave it. Snuggles will.
Oh well, I was gonna try and help this whole present situation with some, logical thinking, but oh well. Yeah, it will happen at least.
I don't like rolling away those chances. It's flavor. I like flavor.
By the way, Joe, Lynn's been asking for Haley nonstop, even while Krios is explaining this whole plan of his. Lynn's just like, "Yeah, is Haley there? Yeah, whatever. Is Haley there?" But yeah, so Alexandra, you tell Haley that Krios has stated that Haley is being requested immediately.
Yeah. Well, looks like we gotta do a bit of a detour first, Haley. Looks like you're needed in the communications room ASAP.
What's going on?
Something about Haley... not Haley, I mean... Haley's requested Haley. Lynn is consistently requesting you to speak with her about something.
Alright. I'll see you guys in a bit then.
Okay.
Also, before anything else, is my fan causing any background noise?
Lots.
Okay. I'll fix that in a second.
At least on my end.
Okay, I'll fix it in a second.
Well, I'm not sure who that's coming from, but it was making a lot of noise. No, it's clear now. Okay. Or have I lost my connection entirely?
No, I can still hear you.
Oh, okay,
No, you
good.
haven't.
Should I
I was a
fix
little
it?
worried for a sec there. Okay. All right. So, however, Krios and Haley, you'd both know it'll be like a 10-minute walk or a 5-minute run for Haley to make it up to you guys still.
Tell them I'll be there in 10.
I will relay that.
So, after the whole telephone game, Lynn, you've been informed that Haley will be there in 10 minutes.
Why are you in command of the guard forces right now? This is what I've been led to believe. Okay, well, you're aware of our main objective here, right? We're here to disrupt the accursed tower. I say disrupt, I mean utterly destroy. Alright, well, is there much of a command structure where you are?
Okay, just one quick thing. Lynn is focused on the Medusas, but Krios, you're focused on the Hydras. You guys are probably going to want to sort that out.
No, I know that's it. I'm not, basically, because asking is for someone who isn't either drugged off their balls or someone who's about to die from blood loss. Not in those terms, however.
Jess, at this point, Ray Steyer will be up and about again. She will also be present in the room if you want. If she's no longer in the med bay, and you're not in the med bay either, they would have dragged you out to the communications array if you were going to communicate.
One second, just scrolling up to the message. Is it possible to speak to the field commander? Excellent. Could you put her on, please?
Okay. Yes, this is Field Commander Ray Steyer.
Hello. I am Tech Priest Krios. I am an associate of Sergeant Walsh's. Are you aware of Sergeant Walsh's
recent victories?
Well, I'm not. Do you know who she's working for?
She seems to stammer and be rather awkward at the moment.
A yes or no is all I need.
I'm kind of in a public location, sir.
Which is why a simple yes or no is all I need. I'm assuming no one else can hear what I'm saying.
Well, no, sir, they can hear. It's not a secure communication line.
Out of character. Fuck, I hate everything. Is there any way to get a secure line?
Just one moment, sir. She starts shouting. You can tell that she's asking, commanding for this to be set up for her. Okay. And... okay. So, yeah, she manages to get something set up, but she will stipulate that someone else there is someone else also observing this call. They have, to her knowledge, not been briefed on your identification, but he is the commanding officer at this location, and she does not have the authority to overrule him.
That's fine. Out of character, I assume a rosette has it can be used as verification through radio. It's not a purely visual item.
There would be like a serial code or something. Vern would possess such a thing.
All right. As you know who we are working for, and you know what our mission is, I am outlining a plan to do this, and it is not only our objective, it is one I feel that would benefit you and your men and women as well.
I'm listening, sir.
The hive, the corrupted hive, we intend to bring it down, and we need the army's cooperation in this.
Absolutely, sir. So just to confirm with Krios, you're currently contacting a TDF headquarters. They have some Imperial Guard forces present, but out of character, the way this went down, it was a PDF headquarters. They were tasked with their job. They couldn't do it, so the Imperial Guard showed up. The Imperial Guard is what went rogue. The PDF are still there, but they were severely battered by Imperial Guard.
Well, that's the best chance we got.
Okay. Just want to make sure that was clear with you as a player. I'm sure someone would have explained that to Krios.
Wasn't quite aware it was quite that bad. Yes. Well, I will just outline the plan in
once again,
hand wave it because it's a long thing to say.
Yeah, absolutely. She will stipulate that if you're bringing vehicles from the capital, I will see to it personally that we have ground forces ready to support them and move in on whatever commands higher ups provide. She asked for the details of the strategy or the tactical plan, or is that something that you want to give her in person?
The tactical plan is something that should be brought up, or should be thought up, the detailed tactical plan between all military, the highest military, the hierarchy we have. I am a tech priest. I am not a general. I have thought of this plan. I cannot do the minute details.
Okay then, sir. I assume that was that your first, or sorry, was Lynn your first call?
So far, yes.
I see. Okay, so I will be awaiting orders then. Understood.
Out of character, I'm kind of confused now.
Well, you've told her your plan, but she's a soldier. She needs the strategy. She needs to know where soldiers are supposed to go. She needs to have that minutia of who's to do what.
Is there really no one better for this job than? I mean, I'm not trying to shrug duties here, but I'm a fucking tech priest, man. I push buttons.
You called the PDF outpost first. It's the headquarters for one city. It's not the headquarters for the whole battle. Sorry, I should have used the word outpost earlier. I'm sorry. The headquarters are in the capital. The actual headquarters are in the capital. You're calling the outpost that's in the city you're presently in. That's where Lynn is.
All right. Do we have multiple communication machines?
Do you want to make a conference call?
Well, that, and so I could talk to these people while Haley is talking to Lynn in 5 minutes' time. Okay,
absolutely,
good.
yes.
Then yes, I will ask for a conference call to be made between the High Command and us.
Okay, was there anything else you wanted to talk about within the next 5 minutes in character?
Not that isn't more planning for this.
Okay. Oh, Mern. Okay.
I would want to butt in for that much that Vern would ask what's the situation with Lynn, because she seems out of it.
Drace will state that Lynn went with only Deadeye, just the two of them, crossed into enemy lines, and Lynn single-handedly destroyed 2 Medusas before coming down the Grave Path alone. Deadeye returned about an hour after that, coming from the longer route. Lynn wasn't in any condition to fully explain what she had done, apparently needed rest. Deadeye was able to explain the situation to a small degree, but we can all see the smoking pile of debris up on the ridge. We don't presently know the whereabouts of the other enemy armor, but at least 2 of the Medusas, from what we can tell, one is completely destroyed, the other one seems to be disabled.
Also, we got this giant thing.
And I think, Brooke, there's a lot of background noise there.
No, that's me.
Scout's back?
Yes, I'm back now.
Oh. Okay. Welcome back, Scout.
Sorry, I forgot my mic was on, and I was just gonna be stealthy and get into map tool and then tell you guys I was back. But Now you know.
Fruits, yes.
And I'm ready to play again.
Okay.
So,
Krios wanted to add something.
This is in character talk. So if you guys do out of character stuff, I'll wait.
This was still in character discussion too.
Okay. Under whose authority was this mission suggested?
Lynn.
What? Oh, fuck. Chris will leave it at that, but he sounds incredibly just upset.
what is Commander Lynn's situation at the moment? Is he how badly hurt?
We can't really detect that we had a medic look at her. According to the report, let me just see here, fatigue, lots and lots of fatigue, slight fever. I don't really know much about medical.
A fever?
Slight fever, it says here. I get that it just says the word fever. I'm not a medical. Do you want me to bring a medic in? I can request one.
Does she look ill?
Well, I guess I
sweating,
should roll. I'll
face.
roll for grace. No more or less than any of the other soldiers in this outpost. I mean, considering what she just went through, we kind of woke her up. She was in the middle of sleeping.
Keep a very close eye on her. Out of character, do I know if Lynn can still hear this?
You'd assume she probably could. I'd say it would be a logical deduction for Krios.
Well, fuck it, she's a soldier. If signs of ill health persist, quarantine her immediately.
Understood, sir.
Yeah, carry on. Whatever it was that he was talking. Because I am the interrupter.
Vern, was there anything else?
No, because Lynn will be probably still asking for Haley, and is kind of out of it, so can't talk to her, and I don't really have anything else in my mind for now.
Okay. So Scout is back then?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay. So what we had with Ariane and Tyrion is they met up with Haley and Alexandra when they split off from the rest of the party to search around within the Noble Adventurers Guild. And they eventually bumped into a man that introduced himself as Hammond Lufkin, who was the attendant for the guild. He was apparently the only one there, other than one nobleman who we'll get to in a minute. After, I think it was Alexandra who just eventually admitted to being Inquisition. Hammond explained that he was already informed by the proctor to ready some equipment for you. He led you all there. There's about 20 environmental suits and about 30 sealant kits. But 30 sealant kits. And then Alexandra asked about some bolt ammo. Bolt ammo, and Haley asked about plasma ammo. At that point, Tyrion handed over her plasma pistol to Haley. Haley seemed rather impressed with the pistol. Was there anything Ariane would have requested from Hammond?
I mean, everyone's just requesting hazmat suits and stuff like that. So I don't think there's anything Ariane needs. She's got her gear pretty much sorted out as it is.
Okay.
Oh, unless they have like a car, like a servitor or something they could spare to carry my big giant book. But
You want a porter servitor?
Yeah, that would be nice. Because then
All
I
right,
don't have
give
to
me
worry about
an
this either.
inquiry roll.
Let's do inquiry. Let's see. I think that's a success.
Yes, it is. And since the location you're in, yes, they will have one of those. In fact, he has a number of them prepared if you need the crates carried by the servitors.
Okay. I think. Let me think. I have several things which I could probably stick into a crate, but I think the most pressing thing to have carried is the what is it? The Liber Hereticus? Yeah.
Okay, well,
Liber
the question
Heretius.
is, would Ariane trust that in the hands of the servitor?
Would Ariane trust that in the hands of a servitor? Why not? I mean, it's a servitor. She's going to keep it right by her. And the
Okay.
servitor should follow her orders without question. So unless there's some other problem.
No, I just want to confirm. Just want to make sure that she feels comfortable having the book in anything else's possession than her own.
Yes, she is comfortable with that. She's
Okay.
not too zealous like a sororitas.
Okie doke. And that was it then? She just wanted one of the servitors for herself?
Yeah. And I think that's it because she's pretty well equipped otherwise with now that she has her Carnodon, which I still don't have the stats for, strangely enough. I can get the stats for that myself. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right, and so what was also revealed by Hammond when Alexandra asked for bolter shells is that there is one noble who did not leave the Adventurers Guild when the war, started to drag on, and that is because this is the one nobleman who none of the other nobles wanted around. It goes by the name of Grand Marshal Franson Higginson. Sorry, should be Higginson. I spelled his name wrong. I'm a fool. Higginson. There we go. Higginson. And Hammond would lead Alexandra to him. Haley was going to follow Alexandra. Ariane was at the moment staying with the suits, but you can overrule that as her player, obviously.
That's fine with me.
Okay, so at this point, then you can check to see which suit might fit you. Now, let me just double check. Ariane has a charm of some kind. Yes, she does. Alrighty,
does.
so
She should
automatically,
have a ring of suffrage. Yeah.
automatically you will find a suit that fits you. And if you want to roll on behalf of Stig and Lit, the DC is 80 for each of them.
And what am I rolling? Just 1d100?
Yep, to see if a suit will fit them properly.
No.
Okay, so Stig will be out of luck. Try Lit.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so Lit is a big guy, so he can't seem to find a suit that fully fits him. And Lit, really, I can't think of a reason one won't fit her body quite so well, but I'm going to say like her knee joints are in a position that are really quite off compared to a normal person. So she's having trouble finding a pair of a suit where the leggings are jointed in the proper place for her.
God damn it, Stig.
So they will be able to take suits that will be ill-fitting if you want, or they could go without suits at all, or you could dismiss them.
I think that they will go with suits that are ill-fitting.
Okay.
What will that mean for them? Will that mean a penalty of some kind to their movement?
It'll mean that their chances of being contaminated are increased. They will get a bonus to resist. It will not be an automatic success like people who have proper fitting suits.
But it's better than going suitless.
Exactly.
Okay, good. So I'll do that. I'll have them take suits that don't fit, or fit as close as possible.
Okay. Alrighty. And see. Was there anything else Ariane would want to do?
Good question. I found a Clementine.
Oh.
I don't think that there's anything else she'd want to do. Maybe just do. I would say check in with everyone and see if everyone's sort of mentally prepared.
Yeah,
but,
they're still.
I don't want to. What?
No, I was going to say they're still getting everything organized at the moment.
Okay.
So.
Then at the present moment, there's nothing. She would probably just wait around, and maybe if people wanted to say a prayer or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay. Tyrion, did you stay with Ariane, or did you follow Alexandra and Haley?
I thought I followed Alexandra and Haley.
Okay, let me actually move your token then. And Haley, you branched off to go head to the others. Okay. So I guess then it is time. So Hammond will lead you to a door, and it was actually the first door you all checked, the one with the dark room. And Hammond will sigh and say, I will do my best to explain the situation to the marshal, or would you prefer that we not reveal your identities to him? Alex, Tyrion?
Sorry,
Oh yeah, Haley's not with us anymore.
Yeah. I would say let's meet the man first before we say who we are.
Tyrion
Very
will
good.
nod.
Very, very good then. He will open the door, very tentatively call in. Grand Marshal Higginson, are you present? And from the distance corner, the man will rasp out, they got some thrown damn interlopers mucking about in our halls. Yes, sir, actually, about that, and the Grand Marshal interrupts. Tell them that we'll shoot them in the head if they dare come near me or my weapons. And Hammond will approach a little more saying, sir, actually, this is regarding your weapons. Grand Marshal will get very loud, saying, if they've touched any of them by the throne, I will make them pay. Hammond will just kind of sigh and say, sir, all your weapons are still present in this room with you. The Grand Marshal will reply, no, but they could have snuck in and grabbed them.
This guy sounds insane.
I like this old man.
Hammond will say, if you wish, sir, I will inventory your weapons. Grand Marshal says, don't give me no lip and inventory my weapons. Oh, Tyrion, you're interrupting?
Yeah, can I activate my suit and sneak into the room?
If you'd like, you could, yes.
Okay, that's what she does.
Oh, you're fulfilling his prophecy for him. Wonderful. Okay.
That's kind of my intention as a joke.
Oh, dear. Roll concealment.
Crap.
It is a dark
Are
room.
you going to use your single fate point for that?
No.
Okay. So I guess I should roll confirmation first. No confirmation. It's been a while since we've had a confirmation.
Don't tempt them.
Okay.
Hey,
So
I can move silent too before he. Oh, I can move silently, but I can't move hidden apparently.
well, it's a dark room, so with your suit, you're plenty concealed. So at the moment, the Marshal and Hammond are kind of just... The Marshal is grinding Hammond down verbally while Hammond counts to make sure all the weapons are present. Hammond asks to have lights turn on. The Marshal says no, not while there's potential skulkers lurking about. They might spot him, to which Hammond explains, we are already... The people who are here are already aware that we're in this room, to which point the Grand Marshal is then accusing Hammond of being in league with the enemies, and he draws a weapon on Hammond. Alexandra?
Alexander will be entering this room with a helmet off. And he's going to be like, please forgive the attendant, Grand Marshal. I just wish to speak with you.
Okay, so you're trying to be charming, I'd say.
Yes.
Alrighty, give me your roll.
Don't fail me now, please. I need... Be kind, be kind. Yes!
Is that a lady? And he'll switch on the lights, revealing that there is actually a wall of weapons here. All sorts of different things. And the Grand Marshal is in a little motorized wheelchair, basically. And he'll scoot right on up to Alexandra with a great big grin on his face, but his eyes are still intense like that. And then he sees your armor, and then his face gets exactly like the token shows. He's like, that's nothing for a lady to wear.
Please forgive me, Grand Marshal. It's just I have current business outside with the issues of the whole war going on, and the lady must protect herself.
Well, a lady shouldn't have to protect herself. A lady should be protected by her man.
Oh dear.
Sadly, sir, I have yet to see a man good enough to protect me.
Oh, well, he kind of stiffens up in his seat awkwardly, saying, well, I'm a fine man. Now, why did you say you'd take that armor off last and have a little seat on my lap?
I do apologize, sir. Well, I would love to sit here and have you talk about...
Oh, excuse me one moment, miss. He turns around to look back at Hammond and says, I don't hear counting, Hammond. Sorry, sir, I'll get back to work. Yeah, he turns back to look at Alexander and says, sorry about that.
It is okay. The reason why I wish to speak with you is that I have a favor I would like to ask of you, if you will.
He gets that creepy grin on his lips. Favor. Tit for tat, my lass. Tit for tat.
Yes. The favor I wish to ask is I do notice this. I'm going to show him, take the carbine off of my back and show it to him.
Okay. We're being dead. Indeed, Fungi. Let me just get a quick roll then, if he recognizes what type of... I guess that would be an evaluate.
Mm-hmm.
Evaluate. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my. He extends his hands, kind of requesting to hold it.
I would respectively hand it to him.
He pulls it down into his lap and starts stroking it. This is a beauty, this is. Wow, So this is what you're offering me. What did you want?
No, I'm not offering you. So that's exactly. I'm asking if you would happen to have any ammunition for it.
Oh, well, I'm not sure if you know, miss, but the kind of munitions this wonderful piece of engineering require aren't exactly of the legal variety.
I completely understand, sir, but considering the things I've had to deal with the last few days, have required, say, more deadly means of persuasion.
Well, let me know, Missy. If you're looking for ammo for this fine beauty, then I really do have to wonder what you expect to give me.
Well, I do happen to have currency for this, if you're willing to trade in cash.
He gets a rather sour look when you suggest.
Or if you have an idea of something else, we can.
I've already asked you to take off that armor. Just I can imagine Kieran, standing there with her arms crossed, watching all of this from the shadows. Oh, okay. Now she's gonna interject. Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna make herself appear.
Oh boy.
But at least his focus is to get off trying to see Alex's body.
That. Yes.
Higgs will immediately point the carbine at Tyrion as she becomes visible.
Okay. She will say there's no need for that. I haven't.
Hammond! He shouts rather loudly. Hammond turns and looks, and he will hit the reverse on his wheelchair, knocking over a few things in the process. He levels the weapon at Tyrion.
Please, sir, just my shadow to make sure nothing should put a dagger in it.
He's pulling the trigger. Let me just confirm the character sheet on Alex. Yes, it was loaded. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, Tyrion.
You're assuming he'll actually hit me and I can't get out of the way. Oh, I'm not going to dodge. That's not right.
Acrobatics? Okay. So basically he fires it, and I guess Tyrion would duck, and boom, big old, well, not big explosion, but explosive shell, Astartes grade explosive bolt shell explodes in the corner of this wall here.
Okay, Ariane's in the hall outside, isn't she?
Yes, she is.
She's gonna come running and get her Carnodon out.
Okay, we'll take about 3 turns, because this is not to scale. So we'll take about 3 turns for Ariane to get there, running full speed.
You can feel free to move my token then. Because I don't know how far each distance is. Unless you say it's a particular distance.
In 3 turns, you can be at the door, is what I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
So, he's taken his turn. Tyrion, you have a higher agility, so you get your 5 seconds, and Alexandra gets her 5 seconds. Then it'll be his turn again. So, Tyrion? Brooke? Did we lose her?
Sorry, I was muted. That was not the reaction I was hoping for or expecting.
The guy's a paranoid militant, talking about stealthy ninjas stealing his guns. When all of a sudden, a stealthy ninja appears right next to that pretty lady he's talking to.
Wait, I can go with the I'm here to protect and hopefully make him believe. So I'm going to say that I am Alex's personal bodyguard, and I was only entering the room to see what she was up against before she entered.
Okay.
Suck it.
And scrutiny. Well, we won't know the reaction until his turn. Alexandra.
I'm gonna put myself between Hammond and goes like, please put down the gun.
Okay. You're pleading with him. That would be a charm. You do get a bonus because he does like you. So give me a roll there.
Yes.
Okay. So he does tilt the barrel down, but he's still holding it so that, like a moment's notice, he can flick it up and pull the trigger again.
Yes.
And he says, "Miss, not only do I still not know your name, you're bringing shady types into my guild hall. I don't think I appreciate your conduct much. I'm going to have to ask you to leave." And he points your own weapon at you.
I do apologize. Let me introduce myself before I was interrupted before I could introduce myself, thanks to my bodyguard here. My name is Alexander Romanov, a former member of the Imperial Navy.
Okay, and Ariane, you may arrive at the door now. Would you have brought Stick and Lit, or would you have asked them to stay with the suits? Scout? Scout?
Oh, sorry, my microphone was muted.
Okay.
I said she would bring Stick and Lit because she heard a gunshot or an explosion or whatever it was.
Okay.
Bolter.
A very big bolter.
Yes.
So the scene she sees before her is a man in a wheelchair, very old man, pointing a weapon of some sort at Alexandra, who is body shielding Tyrion.
Okay.
And Hammond is in the corner, just kind of shocked about what's going on.
Who's Hammond?
Hammond was the attendant who led you to the suits of the environmental suits earlier.
Okay, I don't know if I was here for that.
Sorry, yeah, he was the one I was describing with the recap.
Okay. Anyway, Ariane's just gonna stare inside for a moment with her Carnodon in hand and say, what's a good phrase for her to say?
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Nice to be sort of just.
What in the Emperor's name is going on in here?
Okay. Kieran, you want to respond to anything? Brooke? Oh, there you are.
No.
Okay. So Higgs will proceed once again. There's more of them. All of you get out right now, or so help me, in the name of the Emperor. I'm going to start unloading the last 2 shots in this here wonderful rifle, and then I'm going to have Hammond hand me my own.
Ariane looks to Alexandra and Tyrion with a "what did you do" look on her face.
It's not. Please, sir, just a moment of your time, and this can all be explained.
Get out. And he's definitely pointing the weapon right at Alex.
May I show you something first?
Oh, dear. He's not responding.
Okay, I'm going to clearly show that I'm not going for any weapon. I'm going to go for my rosette. My badge.
Well, when you start to reach into your coat pocket or whatever pocket it'll be, he's going to pull the trigger.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And considering his ballistics and range, that will be a success for him. Thing is, his line of sight right now will technically be both of you.
Yep.
So Alexandra, you're getting shot at with your own weapon. You can see in that split second he's pulling the trigger. What are you doing? Okay, very good. And then
I have to face it.
Tyrion's using her fate point.
I'm sorry, I'm not dying. Oh, maybe I'm doing that anyway.
Oh my god.
We already told them we were Inquisition, right?
No.
No, not him. You told Hammond. Hammond asked, you want me to tell him that you're Inquisition? And Alexandra said, no, we don't need to.
We didn't
I was
know
trying
we
to
were
be
dealing with a
polite, but-
psycho paranoid man.
I was trying to be polite first, trying to now go like, Inquisition, we're taking your shit. I wasn't going to do that. I figured he was going to be some kind of crazy dude, so I wanted to be polite about it. But no.
Okay, Alexandra.
Shouldn't you know that crazy dudes can't be reasoned with?
Alexandra, if you can get a... oh, God, what should I... Okay, if you can get 33... So 1 in 3 chance. 33 or lower, you will grab Tyrion and pull her out of the way. You have 1 fate point remaining.
And I have to do it because I don't want Tyrion to die because of me.
Okay, with the plus 30 bonus, that'll do it. Because you used a fate point, you got plus 30. Alexandra will be able to pull Tyrion to the ground.
I'll be right back.
No, God, bad timing. Damn it. Well, I think the Grand Marshal's made his point pretty clear to Alexandra. Although, Tyrion hasn't been hit yet, so she doesn't need to roll willpower yet. And just for shits and giggles of saying it out loud, Kristen is watching Drag Queen makeup tutorials.
Well, each to their own, I guess.
Well, they're pretty impressive. But anyway, Joe, how long has this recording been going so far?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point to stop. We just hit a gig.
Okay, yeah. So I'll stop it now, and hopefully Scout won't be gone too long. But this will be a good chance if anyone needs to go to the bathroom, grab a water, grab a snack.
Okay.